Alright, so I built this team around Grassy Glide Rillaboom because I've really been excited to use it, and I've also been really annoyed by all the rain that we've seen on the ladder. So, guys, yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, pokeaimMD here. Today we have an OU Showdown live. We're using this Grassy Glide Rillaboom. We built it on my stream last night, so y'all should come through. I'm streaming after 11 p.m. Eastern tonight. It's twitch.tv/pokeaim. It's very easy. And if you guys want to see the team, you can go to my website real quick just to get an import of it. Import of it. Did I just say import of it? No. My video about to be demonetized just because of that schlip. But yeah, if this is your first video of mine, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Obviously, I got a whole lot of Sword and Shield content. Now, I want to use Adamant Rillaboom because I've been tired of losing to rain on the ladder. This thing does like 87 or 85% minimum to Kingdra, which is ridiculous with Grassy Glide. It's priority in terrain if you guys didn't know. We got Specs Mag. I have a Tech Trick Room Lola Marowak. I decided to make it that just so I have a better Trick Room matchup because between that and Rillaboom, I should be okay versus Trick Room. Anger Point Krookodile. That way, when I switch into Toxapex on a Wicked Blow, I can go right back out into Krookodile, which is Choice Scarf, get +6 attack from your Shifu, and mess him up. And then we have Defog and Corviknight with Brave Bird to help out with the Volcarona alongside with obviously like Haze, Toxapex, and whatnot. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. If you guys are excited, like I said, leaving a like, subscribing, doing all that stuff helps me out. We got a game versus Bright, excuse me, and it looks like they're pretty weak to Toxic Spikes if I'm able to get them up. Magnezone looks really good here too with no ground type, but I'm very weak to Volcarona, but Marowak plus Toxapex should be enough to deal with that, I would say. Magearna seems checked by Krookodile. They have no ground immunity, but they have no way of activating my Anger Point either, so I'm going to see if I can T-Spike them really, really early. Being physically defensive, I eat every hit from Rillaboom. And if they're sub Swords Dance, that's cool. If they're banded, I'll live the hit. And I want to see if I can get up that T-Spike because their Defogger is Corviknight. But they may very well not end up being Defog. They end up being Swords Dance, though. Which is a little bit problematic, not going to lie. Not going to lie, that's a little bit problematic. They're about to do some damage right here. I don't think they're going to knock me out, though, exactly. Yep. And I'll get some nice damage off on them. Beautiful. Now, my way of revenge killing this thing, I'm pretty positive, is going to be my Rillaboom with Grassy Glide. But let me run a calc real quick just to make sure I didn't just lose immediately to this Pokebot. Yo, that's a really cool Rillaboom versus me. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I didn't really need Corviknight in this game, which is alright, I think. Let me just make sure real quick. Corviknight to Rillaboom. I feel like they're offensive. Let's say they're offensive, right? Yeah, that's offensive, which means that my Rillaboom does 38% minimum with Grassy Glide, exactly the range they're at. Hopefully I don't die to their Grassy Glide either. But we're gonna go right for the Grassy Glide right here. See if we can knock them out. +4 without a choice ban. Yeah, they can't knock me out either, so nice. I end up knocking them out with Grassy Glide, and Rillaboom saves me in the first half. Let's get it. Now, it's not looking too bad. Corviknight, if they opt to go out to it, I'll just bring out Magnezone immediately on that, and if they double, it's okay. Then we're going out to Volcarona, though. We should be able to bring out my Marowak here and deal with them. Or I can go out into Toxapex and click Haze, which I kind of like a little bit better than going Marowak immediately, as I want Marowak to be healthy for Magearna. So they go right for Psychic, which is nice. I'm going to Haze just in case they try and Quiver. I don't mind Toxapex dying, as I mentioned. My way of beating Azumarill is going to be with Grassy Glide. And Como, I mean, I'm probably going to check it with Grassy Glide plus Krookodile as well. So I'm just going to Haze again. No reason to predict. We can bring out Marowak. And I have Shadow Bone over Poltergeist because the team is has knockoff on multiple mons, so I don't want to be able to not click Poltergeist. There's Como coming out. Took a lot from that hit. And we'll make the Krookodile play right now, if they opt to go for Earthquake or anything like that. And then we can just go for an Earthquake here and knock out Como. So, it's not looking the best, but it's not looking the worst either. Now let's assume they're sub-bulk up Corviknight. Or Bandit, because they should go Azu. Azu gets like a kill right now if they go out to Azu. But if they don't, I get in Rillaboom anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? If they go Corviknight, I'm going to click Earthquake again, expecting them to double. And I'm going to hope it's Volcarona, just because I have a Magnezone. If they go Magearna, we're going to Earthquake them as well. I can't wait to use the Anger Point in this game, though. But yeah, losing my defensive core is actually a little bit annoying here. This is definitely something I want to Earthquake, though. For sure, I want to Earthquake this thing. It's a problem. As they Quiver Dance up immediately. Now, they could easily Bug Buzz me. I'm just going to let them bring in Marowak, which will live a +1 Psychic, and click the Shadow Bone, which will knock them out. And now I get to click Thunderbolt with... I basically get to click Thunderbolt with my Magnezone, so we'll see how this goes from here. We'll Shadow Bone immediately. Hits everything. Unfortunately, again, I'm min speed on Marowak. In this case, it's unfortunate, but I feel like in the Trick Room matchup, it's worth it. I know for a fact Marowak gonna live this, though. It's a Marowak. This guy got some power, man. That's not the set. +1 Psychic. Yeah, 66% is the most it could do. Give me this Mon. I think it still dies to Grassy Glide, even at that percentage, too. Oh, I don't mind Magearna coming out now. Just gonna click Shadow Bone again. They don't do that much. Perfect. Go ahead and give me that Mon. Azu probably coming out right now. I'm going to... Do I go Magnezone right now? No, if they Belly Drum, I have to go Rillaboom. As they go right for Waterfall. Which looks to be banded. We're just going to Grassy Glide right now. That looks like it's banded. I'm a Grassy Glide. Knock him out. I'll go for Grassy. I'm Adamant Choice Band. I know you 4 times resist, but come on, Rillaboom. That's what I like to see, baby. That is exactly what I like to see. I knew a 4 times resist would still do 24%. That's why we're Adamant Choice Band. Let's get it, baby. Grassy Glide Rillaboom, putting in work in the first game. Exactly what I like to see. Woo, that game could have been bad. That game could have been... Oh, shoot, my thumbnail. Hey, well, yeah, not like you didn't see the thumbnail anyway. I'm hoping that Anger Point Krookodile activates at any given point in this game. I just wanted to activate once and click a +6 close combat or something. It was really fun on stream. But yeah, that was a relatively close game. I do think because they had straight up offense, it's what made the game a lot harder than what it needed to be, especially because they pressured their Rillaboom pressured the hell out of me. Now, what I think they should have done with their Rillaboom was actually Grassy Glide my own if they had it. Because my Rillaboom wouldn't have been able to come in on Waterfall in the endgame. But still, I'm glad we were to win that. Ready, set, stall. Huh. So they definitely have double unaware. It's going to be a tough game, that's for sure. T-Spike. Yeah, do I even want to play this? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're using it. Have fun. Well, don't apologize to me just because you're on a video. I don't want that crap. Anyway, if I knock off Corviknight, I have a shot. I have a pretty good shot, so I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try. I see if I can use Magnezone early, just because it's so good versus their team. Just threaten all these mons. Rillaboom can knock off. Maybe I can get momentum with that going on. Toxapex kind of just clicks Scald, and when I really don't want to put this battle. Like, even if I lose, it's just gonna be like 70-80 turns. See if we can do. Zone is gonna have to work overtime. If I manage to knock off Corviknight, that is, we can do it. Okay, I like early Crook. As they lead off with Toxapex. I'm not trying to get burnt immediately, so I'm not gonna bother staying in. I'd rather go out to my own Pex and maybe force a T-Spike if possible as they go for Toxic. That's fine. We're just gonna Scald right here. And see if we can get a burn. Unfortunately, the early game is going to be a little bit of trading right now. If they're not Shed Shell and Corviknight, then I can trap them with Magnezone, but I'm fairly confident they're going to be Shed Shell. Again, if they're not, then Rillaboom can kind of go in if I deal with Mana Buzz too, but it's going to be a big if. Luckily, Marowak is very strong in this game too. If I get rid of Toxic, like, there's a lot that I need to do. Bro, you can't have a stall team and then play it like you have a stall team, you know? You gotta click faster. So we're gonna have a T-Spike here, see if we can pressure, make Quagsire and things out later. See if I can knock this thing as well with a T-Spike up. Good, good. Very strategic double back out. Just gonna Scald again, see if I can get a burn on you. Why not? As they're allowing their chances to get nice and low. Let's get in Rillaboom here. Rillaboom will allow me to knock off. I'm surprised they let me get this thing that low, but we're gonna knock off here. That'll be cool because that'll let me pressure the Mandibuzz. And it lets me pressure Toxapex too. Next time they're not gonna appreciate this knockoff, that's for sure. So I can threaten them right now with obviously Pex. I could also double knock off here, but they're gonna play it nice and slow and probably end up scalding. It doesn't make much sense to go right back out into Chansey. You don't know enough about my squad. I didn't know the calc on this Rillaboom versus ooh, Grassy Glide was oh, that was not a roll. That's on Bulky Volk. That was a roll. How much does this do? Ooh, Grassy Glide did 27 min. Good to know, good to know. Toxapex. 71 to 84%. Okay, so maybe with rocks if I could do it. Gonna pull an aggressive double here. Definitely aggressive, but again, I expect them to go Chansey, and then I want to get rocks. That way they can either defog for me or I can pressure them. If they want to defog, so be it. I have a Corviknight that can just come in on the defog and just U-turn around. Again, this is going to be a nice and slow and steady wins the race type of thing. They definitely have no Rocky Helmet. They definitely have Shut Shot. I'm just going to Toxic here on Quagsire coming in. Yep. And this is going to be really good for Marowak, obviously. I don't want to go Rillaboom because I don't want it to get burnt. So we're going to pivot into... Honestly, we'll pivot into Corviknight and see if we can go from there. Because I know they're probably going to go Chansey, but I want to be safe as they go Chansey. Luckily, they switched right there for whatever reason. So we're going to Volt Switch here with our Specs Magnezone as they bring out Quagsire. Now once again go Corviknight, see if I can pressure them a little bit. I would love to double Volt Switch on Chansey coming in, but I think it's a little bit too early. Oh my gosh, as they went Mandibuzz. So I mean, same thing. Get to bring out the Zoner. I'm just gonna click Specs Thunderbolt here. I don't care if Chansey heals. If they opt to stay in and Roost, that's a misplay. So I'm gonna try and capitalize on every single misplay they make. I would definitely try my best to capitalize on every misplay they make as they Scald there. So once again, we just U-turn. We're just trying to keep Quagsire nice and low for Krookodile, but mainly for Magnezone as well. As they go for that. And 25%. Don't want to pull an unnecessary double on that mon. I wanted to get a Marowak, but wasn't the turn. Now it's the turn to get a Marowak for sure as they go Corviknight. Ooh, okay. So if I Flash Cannon on Quagsire and I double into Rillaboom, I can threaten the Chansey. They could also go hard Chansey though. I'm gonna Volt Switch as they go hard Chansey. Nice. This allows one of two things. I think Krookodile is amazing here because it actually guarantees a knockoff on something. I doubt they go out to Toxapex as a pivot. They might go Mandibuzz as they actually make the Toxapex play. Good play, good play. I'm going to double knock off right now because Chansey's so low. I feel like they will make that double. If I get burnt because of this, I'm going to be really sad. But okay, I get Toxic, which is okay. A Toxic is absolutely fine. Volt Switch is 30% to Chansey. As they go Chansey that turn. Man, they got me. So I lost a lot of the momentum I had, but I can get it back for sure. Again, slow and steady, I can get it back. Get a Marowak here. I'm gonna get up rocks first as they go Mandibuzz. And see if we can threaten them with Zone. I'm playing off basically Paras and keeping Chansey low. There we go. Very similarly, like I said, even if I don't have my specs on this mon, I think it'll be okay. Ooh, 37% ain't bad at all. Gonna be honest there, and I get a slow U-turn off of Corviknight. So I didn't want Magnezone getting knocked off that turn. And I'm never going Rillaboom because I don't want to risk it getting burnt by Quag, which they might go out into now. So again, we have that 20% chip that we keep getting off on the Chansey. We have that 20% chip, and I want to make a decisive play right now. So I'm going to bring out Rillaboom here to once again bring out Zone After. And now they do have a grassy terrain, so they should go Quag. But because grassy terrain is up, I can actually afford to go for double Volt Switch. Yeah, because they can't kill me with Earthquake. just lose to me, bro. Make my life easier. I'm a Flash Cannon on Quagsire coming in. And I think that's the position I needed. Does this do 37 to that? Magnezone. Flash Cannon does do 37 at times too, so I don't care if they go Toxapex. They actually end up giving me Quagsire. Perfect, so now I can Volt Switch indefinitely. Let's freaking get it, baby. I'm knocking off here instead of U-turning too. They're going to start breaking down. I smell it. With Quagsire being gone, I can literally Volt Switch for free every single time. So this is going to be great. I'm going to start throwing off Scalds, getting burns. I know this game's a little bit longer, guys. I'm sorry. Not too much can be done about that. Okay, cool. You just gave me some recovery on Marowak without you getting up rock. And their Corviknight's more than likely double default. Like, so the fact that they gave me Quagsire is so good. Oh, you can get Scalded if you want to. Got up a T-Spike there. Trying to burn Toxapex. We get it. Not bad. Get up a T-Spike one more time. Don't care if they scald me with their pecs. I don't care if they burn me. I'm going to defog these rocks away. And then we're going to start inching away at them, like, again. Oh, you Thunder Wave me? Oh, well, that's okay. Hard Marowak. They can't even Thunder Wave Marowak. So by me getting up rocks, they're going to be forced to more than likely get up rocks themselves, or get rid of rocks. And I always go Mana Buzz here because they can't knock on it. I get a slow U-turn out right into Magnezone if they opt to stay in and click knock off. And we're just, you know, we're slowly but surely doing the exact same thing that we did before. Get in Magnezone, click Specs Volt Switch. Don't have to worry about whatever they bring out. It's the same thing. I'm actually going to go for Fire Punch Burn on Mana Buzz. It's basically me throwing off Scalds or exactly nice. We'll get up rocks that turn, just so they'll more likely defog. 74% ain't bad at all. I think I'm going to click Woodhammer this turn, just in case they go hard pecs and they're not physically, they're not as defensive as they think they'd be. And we get in Magnezone now. It's relatively safe. Corviknight comes out. Volt Switch again as Chansey comes out. Gonna click Woodhammer again. As they give me Toxapex. Let's get it. Yo, we are dismantling them with Banded Rillaboom. I'm glad I didn't forfeit this. It's not over yet, but it's looking kind of clean. Yeah, GG. Woo! 6-0 versus Stall. Hey, guys, leave a like for that 6-0 versus Stall between Banded Rillaboom and Magnezone, and some nice little maneuvering with young Corviknight and Marowak. But we still haven't been able to use Krookodile in this. But leave a like, guys, for real. I'm trying to see 10,000 likes for that 6-0 versus Stall. Maybe I should, instead of calling it Anger, I was going to call it like Anger Point Krookodile, but maybe I would do Grassy Glide Rillaboom 6-0 Stall. I know you, I don't know, there's like something that's like, oh boy, he's got some. Oh, okay. Okay, this is it. So they have a ground immunity, unfortunately, but yeah, unfortunately, I mean ground resist rather, but they don't have a ground immunity, so this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be kind of nice. Their Volcarona is probably defogged, or has to be. I'll get in Toxapex early when I see nothing like that, and I'll just get up a T-Spike. T-Spike is super good in this game. Unless this is choice band and Powdon, it still doesn't knock me out because I'm a Toxapex. And I'm going for nice in both layers. Why not? Yeah, why not? I mean, what do you do to this plus... What do you do to this plus Corviknight? Oh no, not you. They whirlwind me. That's what they do. Okay, so yeah, now I'm. I don't like this. We're gonna get in Rillaboom now as they get in Krookodile. They are. Yo, I'm getting really annoyed by this mon. That is unfortunate, huh? I might lose to Volcarona now. We'll see though. As long as I have whatever's in has to be able to hit Volcarona. We're getting Toxapex. Toxapex doesn't take too much. I'll get up rocks here. I shouldn't have died to Earthquake. Yeah. It's annoying because I lost one of my Magearna answers by that, but that was just like, what could I do? Come on. Finally, Rillaboom. I'm going to knock here as they go Volcarona. I get some beautiful damage off on them. And this allows me to... I think I go Toxapex right now. Scald first. And pray it kills with the boost. Nice. Okay, cool. So I actually don't even have to sack my Marowak, which is great. That's so good. So we get rid of that. I get up my T-Spike. Rillaboom comes out. That's an easy Corviknight play as they go for Swords Dance. I'm going to Roost right now because I won't die to one attack they go for. As I actually end up dying. Wow. Oh, they were Life Orb. Okay. Rillaboom. -1 attack. -1. Grassy Glide is 57 and 67. It's tough. This is tough, man. I need Rillaboom alive to win this game. Gonna make the Pex play on the Sewer Power. And then I guess I'm gonna go right back down to Rillaboom, huh? No, I think I sacked Marowak this turn. As they Swords Dance that turn. And we'll Grassy Glide here. If they Grassy Glide, we probably lose. But I can Earthquake Sweep. I can literally Earthquake Sweep them, so we'll see right now. Come on, Krookodile. Krookodile can clutch. No! I can still Earthquake Sweep them, though. I think I gotta go Magnezone because I'm Specs. Your Shifu comes out. I bring out Toxapex right now. See if they're Scarf or Band. I hope they're not Scarf, by the way. I hope they're Banded. 24%. How much does that mean? Toxapex. Sure, same thing. It doesn't matter which one it was. Close combat does... Okay, so that's banded for sure. That's good to know. Ah, oh, shoot. Their Life Orb. Alright, I'm going off of it. I'm going off of it right now. Wicked blow me, wicked blow me, wicked blow me, please. Woo! Woo! Did I just see a sweep, ladies and gentlemen? Did I just see a sweep? Did I just see a sweep? Oh, if you didn't leave a like for the first one. Unless their Primarina has like random Aqua Jet or they're on an air balloon with Magearna. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just see a sweep? I'm sorry, I got really hyped for that. I really got hyped for that. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Did I just see a sweep, ladies and gentlemen? I think I just saw a sweep. Yo, good game. Woo! And I'm sorry, like I don't get that hype on my videos. I try to keep them a little bit more professional. I try to get a little bit more loose and be hype on Twitch. But yo, a 6-0 of stall into an Anger Point sweep at the end. I'm glad I didn't see that they were Life Orb, by the way. Because my play would have been different. I just want to see how they played that. If they went with Powdon, I think my Flash Cannon play was 100% the play because it should knock out physically defensive with Powdon. It doesn't let Magearna set up, and it gets damage on Primarina for Earthquake. So I could have Earthquaked them anyway. But man, I got it. that's a nice one to end it on. I got it. We got the Anger Point Krookodile sweep. We got the Grassy Glide 6-0 install. If you guys want to see the video, or if you guys want to use the team, check it out. The link is down below, pokeaimMD.com. Leaving a like, subscribing, and all that stuff. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. I got another video to do for today on the move tutors. It's going to be a really good video, I feel. And I'm recording with Blender too. And I got a Patreon video. So I'll see you guys. Goodbye, my friends.